Guys, welcome back. So I finally have my longly awaited makeup collection and storage video for you today. I haven't done one of these videos since February 2015 when my makeup collection looked to something like this. Oh my god. But since then, obviously, one, I have become cruelty free, and two, I have tried to become a bit more of a minimalist. Obviously, I am not fully there yet. I am kind of more transitioning to that kind of lifestyle. And there is some things that I know, like, I'm going to get rid of over time, but I'm just kind of using them up kind of thing. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Just a quickie as well, if there is any brands in here that aren't cruelty free, please let me know in the comments down below. I do support brands that are themselves cruelty free that may have a parent company that do test on animals. I know that may seem a bit like taboo, but that is kind of how I'm rolling with it for now. So obviously if you see anything from, like, I don't know, Urban Decay or any kind of brands like that, then that is why. But as far as I'm aware, every brand I have in here themselves are cruelty free. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, obligatory overview, which you can see without me even moving my camera. It is literally this setup. So I have a set of the Muji 2-drawer like wide units. I used to use these for my makeup storage like years ago. Obviously like back when everyone else did, and then I switched them out into my Alex drawers. But since I've kind of tried to minimalise my makeup and kind of keep it to the products that I obviously really love, I have kind of brought it back into these drawers. One, because then it frees up more space in my Alex drawers that I could use for other things, and two, I just prefer to be able to see it all kind of out here. The white kind of drawer unit thing on top is from B&M, I believe, either B&M or Home Bargains, I can never remember which one it is. It's from one of them. I have a kind of tumbler there that I've got my brushes in, which is adorable. I got this last year from Matalan, I think, and I just think that is like gorgeous, especially for this time of year, because it's good as a stag on it. So yeah, and then I've got my Adventure Fund money jar, which has bugger all in it, because I've just taken it to the bank, which is from Satin Bell. Okay, so I have a nail file on the side just for easy access, my beauty blender, which definitely needs a wash, and my makeup bag, my for like on the go kind of makeup bag, which is from Oliver Bonus, which has a couple of products in kind of for when I'm going to work. I don't put my makeup on in the morning just so I can have an extra 5 minutes in bed, but I apply it at work. So I usually bring this foundation. It has been another one, but from now I'm going to use this one just to use it up, and it's the Essence Camouflage 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, Physicians Formula, eyeliner, Urban Decay Primer Potion, a lip liner from Gosh, and my Micha Mia brow pencil and a spoolie. And usually I have my beauty blender in there as well, but because I need to wash it, I've left it out to remind myself. Also, it isn't just in these drawers, I wish it was, but I also have the top drawer of my Alex drawers full with stuff as well. So let's dive into the top drawer. So this is my kind of face base drawer. Both of these are face, well, that one's face and eyes to be fair, but this is like mostly foundations and that kind of stuff. So this isn't where I want it to be. I definitely don't need this much stuff, but for now this is what I'm working with. So I have the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. I have the Body Shop Matte Clay Foundation, which is my like all-time favourite. As you can see, I have almost actually finished it. I have the Essence Camouflage Concealer, which is the only concealer I own. Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow as a like illuminating base thing, which I'm just trying to use up. and then I have the Body Shop Drops of Glow to kind of replace that. I bought it to try and dupe it. It's not quite the same. It's the same, it's like a similar concept, but it's slightly different because this one's slightly more pinky and this one's more gold. But yeah, I have two powders. I have a pressed powder. I have the One Heck of a Blot by Soap and Glory, which I don't rate all that well. It's just a pressed powder at the end of the day. I'm trying to use it up. I have Hit Pan, but yeah, I don't know if I'll buy a powder again like after I finish these. I kind of like to have a powder, but I don't think I need two. But at the moment I've got that pressed one, and I've got the Gosh Prime and Set loose powder as well, which I quite like to be able to have for baking and stuff. So yes, I have the Body Shop Lightning Drops here because most of the time foundations are too dark for me because I'm a pale bitch. So yeah, I have the Gosh Foundation Drops in shade number 4, which is slightly too dark for me. Actually, all of these ones are too dark for me. I do actually really like this foundation. I have first impressions on all 4 of these foundations, 5 of these foundations, and the Essence one. So I have a foundation first impressions on every foundation I own. I have got them all in a playlist, which I will link down below. So yeah, foundation drops, Body Shop Fiji Sand, that's a shade, Fresh Nude foundation, which is the one I done the most recent, the first impressions of. Don't really rate that, so I'm not really sure what to do with that one. And then I've got the e.l.f. Flawless Finish, I think it's called, foundation, which is way too dark for me, but I really like that for like summertime. And then in this little Lush sample pot, I have the Gosh Exceptional Wear foundation because the packaging on that is so deceiving, and I managed to fill this pot up when I thought the bottle was empty. So that is what is in there, in case you were wondering. So that is the first drawer. I'm going to get out the second one so we can go and see what is in there. This drawer again is not where I want it to be. There is way too much stuff in here for my liking. I never really use these kind of products, so it does seem pointless that I have so many of each. It's kind of my blush, bronze and highlighty type stuff, and then a couple of like eye things. So I'll go with the eye things first, just kind of get them out of the way. I have another mascara, which is the Body Shop Super Volume Mascara. Don't really rate this that much, to be fair, just trying to use it up. I have a couple of eyeliners, the Milani Stay Put Matte eyeliner, which I absolutely love. Body Shop Star Stamp liner, which if you haven't seen has a normal felt tip pen on one end. Sorry if you can't see that, I know it's like really struggling to focus. I think I've got it on the wrong setting really for this. So yeah, it has a normal kind of felt tip liner on one end. Won't focus, but you know what a felt tip eyeliner looks like. And then it has a star stamper on the other end, which is freaking adorable. I don't know if you can kind of see it now, but yeah. And then I have my all-time favourite Super Cat Skinny Liner, which is almost used up. And then I have the Second Glory Archery 2-in-1 like brow pencil, and then it's got like a gel on one end. And then only other brow thing I have is the NYX Tame and Frame brow pomade thing, which I might actually get rid of, to be fair. I've had this like a year and I've literally barely used it. As you can see, like literally just that little bit out of the corner where I've tried to use it, but I just don't get along with it. And then the other eye bits are the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. I think this is in the shade Toast. The little things come off the bottom. I have Colourpop eyeshadow in Millionaire, which is one of the Super Shock shadows. And then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerise cream eyeshadow thing in Marie Antoinette, which is one of my absolute favourites at the moment. And then onto blush, bronze and highlight and all that jazz. I have the Manaiza Sister trio of highlighters, which is Mary Lou, Cindy Lou and Betty Lou, which I kindly got given by my friend Julie, which I absolutely love because I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy the full size of Mary Lou or Cindy Lou, and it kind of made more financial sense to get this one. And then Julie kindly bought it for me because it wasn't available yet in the UK. And yeah, I absolutely love both of these. might as well continue with highlights. I have Freedom Pro highlight in the shade Diffuse, which I've used for a number of years on my channel. To be fair, it probably needs to actually go in the bin. I've had it so long. And then I've got a massive Wet n Wild illuminating palette in Catwalk Pink, which again Julie bought me last year. I haven't really had much use out of this, but it is absolutely stunning. So I only have one bronzer technically, which is the Soap & Glory Solar Powder. I did a declutter quite a few months ago, to be fair. It was this year, but quite a long time ago, and I got rid of this and decided to keep the sleek face form, and then I decided in the end that that was way too orange and I preferred this, so I swapped them back out. But I think once I've used this up, I don't know if I'll buy it again, to be honest. And when I meant technically, I have one in the Soap & Glory, no it's not, the Body Shop contour palette, that one there. I don't really use it because it is kind of too orange, but I do love the palette nonetheless, because that contour shade though, oh my god, it is amazing. And obviously it's got a blush and a highlight, and it is perfect for travelling, and the shades are genuinely really nice. And then all of these are just kind of loose blushes. So I have another one from the Balm, which is Frat Boy. It's just a sample one, which I've clearly shown some love. I definitely want to get a full size of this. It's really hard to kind of get my brush into this kind of area, but the blush itself is actually really nice. I really need to get a full size of this so I can actually properly get my brush in there. I have a one from the Body Shop, which I think is Marshmallow. Oh no, all-in-one cheek colour shade in Macaroon, which is a similar kind of shade to the Frat Boy, but slightly more kind of subtle. It's kind of more of a like flushed look. I suppose Frat Boy is as well, but yeah. And then I've got one of my favourites, which is the Forever Living Sonia blush in Olivia, which I absolutely love. Been using this for a long time. To be honest, this could probably go in the bin as well, but I'm still using it, so I don't care. And then I have the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I don't even know why I had to look at the name, because I know that's the only one I would ever have. Julie again got this for me last year, and I absolutely adore it. It did come with a little brush in the bottom, but I kind of never really used it, and it just rattled around, so I just got rid of it. But absolutely love this blush. This is kind of my blush of choice when I go on holiday, because it's kind of a more corally colour, and obviously it has kind of highlighting baked stuff in it. And then the last blush I have is this Bella Pierre blush it's a mineral blush in Desert Rose. It's on the floor now. It's a loose blush, which I didn't think I would like, but the colour is absolutely stunning. I don't know if I'll be able to really swatch it and do it any justice, but I absolutely love the colour, so I have kept hold of it for now. It's quite similar to Luminoso in the fact that it has that kind of iridescent kind of shimmer to it as well, without it being like glittery. It's lush, and I'm making a complete and utter mess. As you may have guessed from the fact that obviously these things haven't been up there, the last drawer, or the only drawer in my Alex unit, is my lip and eye stuff. So all my eyeshadow palettes and all my lipsticks. And this is where I clearly have a problem. I barely ever wear lipstick. Whenever I wear makeup, it's the one thing that I absolutely hate wearing, because I hate to have to reapply it. But I have so much of it, it's actually quite annoying. I just can't say no. When I see the colours, I'm like, you need to be in here. So the first things are these boxed things still, because I haven't tried them. They're from that Dear Claire's brand, the Korean skincare brand, that I've done a haul on recently. I haven't had a chance to try them, so they're still in their boxes and in here rather than kind of out here. But I've got a BB cream and an illuminating blemish cream with an SPF, so I'm probably going to save that until next summer. And then eyeshadow palette wise, I have a couple of kind of smaller ones and then a couple of fuller ones. So I've got the Rosie by Autograph Quad in the shade Copper Gold Rush, which I absolutely adore. I have the Illamasqua Quad in, is it called Look Fantastic? I don't know. I think maybe? I don't know. got the shade Servant, Tango, Terra and Vernal. I'm not sure, but it is stunning. A very autumnal palette. The Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette in Coming in Latte, which I got from Julie again, which is an absolute dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palette, which I also have. And that is one of my favourite palettes. I've had that for like 5 years and it's not gone down. I have another Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette, and this is the Walking the Red Carpet one. I have Morphe 12S, which is Soul of Summer or Summer of Soul, I can never remember, palette, which I've done a swatch video on when I kind of first got it, and I absolutely adore this. It's all shimmer, which isn't normally my bag, but these colours are absolutely stunning. And then the last eyeshadow palette I have is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Oh yeah! Okay, so lip product wise, I kind of tried to separate it. So the front one is all liquid lipsticks or that kind of thing, and then these are kind of more traditional bullet kind of lipsticks and a couple of lip liners. So I've got like a couple of lip liners. Like I said, I've got one in my makeup bag, and I think there's actually one in my handbag. I've got an Essence one in Wish Me a Rose. I've got Barry M one in Runway, which goes with the Matte Me Up liquid lip, I never know what they're called. Matte lip, put my teeth back in. Matte liquid lip paint, which again is in Runway. And then a Primark like dark red one. I don't think it has a name. I think it's the shade 13 though. I've got this Hikari like crayon thing, which I only used in summertime really because of the colour. Colourpop Lumiere lippy stick, which is one of my absolute favourites. I have an Urban Decay lipstick in Matte Menace, which is just a bright pink colour. I have Frisky Fuchsia by Kiss. Charlotte Tilbury Red Carpet Red. I have a Kiko just nudie coloured one. I don't even think this is available anymore, but it's just kind of a bog standard one. I have two from Barry M, 171 and 170, which are quite similar, so I probably don't actually need to keep hold of both of these, but I am for now. And then I've got two Wet n Wild ones. I have Red Velvet and Move Outta Here. I love the name of that. Liquid lip wise, I have one Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lip in this shade Exorcism. I really want to try more of these, to be honest. I really like liquid lips, and I really like the formula of the Kat Von D. I have one Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Avenue, which is just a red. I don't actually have any reds, which is good. They're all Body Shop. And then this one is a Wet n Wild Mega Last liquid lip colour, but it's weird. It's called Raisin the Roof without a G, like raisin. And it's like a glitter, but matte. It's so bizarre. It's not metallic. It's like a glittery lip gloss that dries matte. It's like the most bizarre thing. I'll show you in a minute. Don't know if you can see it shimmering away there, but yeah. And then all of these are the Body Shop ones. So I've got two of the normal matte lip liquids. I've got Nairobi Camellia and Mauritius Dahlia. And then I've got four of the new or newer metal lip liquids. So I've got Pink Nickel, Russet Copper, Fuchsia Chrome and Plum Titanium. So that is that. I haven't quite dried down yet. I just like annoyed myself by making that pile, but oh well. In this little section, this little thing divider is from Muji, in case you're wondering. I've just got kind of random stuff, so I've got one of the dividers actually in there, and then I've got like the spares. So I've got the Body Shop Instamatte face foundation and lipstick mattifying thing. It's really weird. It's kind of like the consistency of the Insta Blur, I think it is. But you put it over like a normal liquid, normal lipstick, sorry, and it will like make it matte. and it will like mattify your face as well, and it is just the most bizarre thing ever, but most genius thing ever at the same time. And then I have a Superdrug lip balm, just so you know. I have a spare of the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Supermodel Body, and that's the Wonder Glow for your face. This is meant to be for your body, but to me it is exactly the same product like that comes out of here, so I'm just going to use that as a backup because I don't think I'll ever really put it on my body. I have a headband thing, my Kiko tweezers, which are absolutely amazing, and a pair of lashes. These aren't from MAC, it's just I've kept this case for years because it is such a good case to keep eyelashes in, because it's like hard plastic so they never get crushed. But the eyelashes that are in there are the Fleur de Force 3/4 length ones. I think they're the Fleur Loves, I can't remember, but yeah, that's what's on there. And then the only things I have in the back here are my stand-up mirror, which is actually broken now, and my Z palette. Oh, and some random spoolies. My Z palette that actually has nothing in it, but I don't want to get rid of just in case. So yeah, that concludes my makeup collection video. I don't know if you can tell that that has now gone matte. It is like the most bizarre thing. I didn't think I would like it because of the glitter, and I thought it was a gloss, but it dried matte, and I was so happy. But yeah, that concludes my makeup collection and storage video, my first one since going cruelty free, like well over a year ago. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.